Hello everyone, welcome to this video. My name is Wycliffe, and in this video I want to show you how you can sample a proportion of data set or records from your big data frame. Now we will start by installing the library dplyr. So if you don't have it, you need to run that code in line 1. However, I will just comment it out because I already have it installed. But for us to use it, we need to load it using the library function. And then for me, I will create a dummy data frame. But for you, probably you have your data set, you read it from CSV, or you downloaded it online, or you got it from your text, then you enter it accordingly. So for this, I will use paste function to create some farm IDs. And this will take, for example, F1 all the way, F underscore from 1 to maybe field number 8. Okay, on the other hand, I will say these fields are located in different counties, starting with Kericho. So that's a county in Kenya. And this can be any categorical variable. Then we go to Bomet twice. And then we have maybe Nandi. That's also a tea growing county in Kenya. And then we have Kericho Bomet. So those are 8. And then we have tilde in kilograms for each of these counties. And we say maybe from there it was 400. From there you had experimental plots, and these plots yielded the following mass of T, right? Then you also had 350, and then 420, and lastly 330. It doesn't matter. The values are better in your records. These are just dummy for a demonstration. So if we check our DF object, it has all the farm values and the county values and the T in kilograms as numeric. Okay, so if you just want to see from this big data frame any random 3 records, then you can use slice sample function from dplyr, and then you say, I want just 3 records. And these 3 records are drawn randomly from your data frame. So if you just want to see any random 3, like if I rerun it, I will get different values. Like now I'm in Nandi, Bomet, Nandi. Initially it was Kericho, Bomet. If I run it again, I get different values. But of course, you might already know that if you want to reproduce it exactly, then you can use a seed. So if you say set seed and you rerun it, then you see Bomet Nandi. If again you run set seed and df, it is again Bomet Nandi, Bomet Nandi. So if you want to hold your first random iteration constant, then you set seed. And every time you want to sample, you start by running the exact seed you set. It can be 248, it can be 11, it can be 2, it can be 1, it can be a million. It can be whatever number you want, okay? For now, we just wanted to pick random, and we don't care whether it returns the same or not, okay? Sometimes you just want random 50% of your data. So you can use slice sample again, but then instead of n, you provide proportion, and you say, I want 0.5% of my data. So out of all the records we had, the 8, now you can see we have 4. 4 is 50% of 8, and they are drawn randomly, okay? If you want, for example, random from each county, then we can go for the group by. So we can take df and then group by county. After grouping by county, and then within each county, slice sample just one. I want at least one record from each county. Sorry, we need to specify the value n here. Okay, so each county, that is Kericho, Bomet, Kericho, Nandi, one record is picked randomly. I hope you get that. Then you may also use proportion within the group by function. So you can say this data frame, group it by county, and then slice sample. I want to see proportion of maybe 0.3, right? Okay, that cannot be returned because we did not have 30% of the data from sum, so we can just use 0.5 in this case. All right, so we see the records per county and only 50% because we had only 2 records for each county. Cool. So you can see how you can get random sample from your data frame. If you have a very big data set and you just want maybe 20% of the data to play around with, then you just change the proportion to whatever you want, and then you try it. If you want to run some huge analysis, which will take a lot of data, then you can use proportions to slice it. If you want to use this for your own analysis, grab the link to the script in the description section of this video, and feel free to share it with your friends and colleagues who are interested in learning this. Thank you and happy coding. Bye-bye.